Welcome to this episode of Planet Coaster Spooky Edition, and as you can see we finished up this house. Shout out to Tilly2s for this. I found it on the workshop thanks to David, who pointed me in the direction of it. It's called Spooky Harvest Fountain, so if you search that you'll find it. It's the only thing with that title. I gotta compliment the use of trees to create extra depth and stuff within it, but they're just the tips of trees, which was quite clever. I went ahead and added a little post right here because they were just floating with water, and I like to be as realistic as I can be, so I went ahead and added a little something there to be holding it up. But moving around the paths is why there's so many people right here. They were in line, but because I adjusted everything they got kicked out, so that's why that's that way. I also wanted to show you something I found kind of funny. Let's get down here to where it was. I was trying to see if I spy my person, because you can make one to represent you, and I didn't see it, but I did see this dude. Oh. How creepy does he look right now? Oh my god, I think he's trying to like whisper a secret to her, because if you go, whoa. If you look, he's got his hand up by his ear, so I think maybe he was trying to whisper something to her, but it's like he said it too loud about this person and she heard and now she's sad. Like he's one of those terrible whisperers who's just obnoxiously loud, and so this person's now sad. It's funny, if you get up, there's quite a bit of personality with these little little people. Things like if there's a couple and they get close enough, they'll hold hands or something like that. So I like kind of checking in on them every once in a while just to see the personality of them. But that's pretty beside the point. Let's get this going. Let's see how this looks. So I added this little seating area, and then a gross pond that's got this green fog emitting from it, which I think looks pretty cool. And then we've got this ride. And I went around and I think I updated the prices of a lot of the rides to fit what we've learned about what prices work. So like this ride's $31. That guy I think is $37. Is that what I just saw? Which is crazy. You'd have to be so rich to come to this kind of park. Like $30 per ride. You get to do 3, and that's $100. Like that's crazy. What's crazy also is how many people are in our park. We have 1,000 people for our 4 rides. But I was thinking maybe we would build up a water ride, maybe? Let's go with maybe like the log? Do you want to go with the log or the spinny tube? Kind of like the idea of the log because I'm going to build it up to be like a mountain around the ride. So let's scoot it, give ourselves some space. Because the mountain's going to, no matter what I do, the mountain's going to look pretty weird in the middle of nowhere over here, but I'm going to do my best to make it look like it belongs. No promises. Let's not do that first. And I want... I know what I'm doing. So I want to spin this around. Like, one more. There we go. Like so. And then I want to adjust... Stop it. The station. Get rid of that. And now hit the station. I want it to be so that people exit and enter on different sides of the track. Let's see. Like so. So I guess the exit is going to be here and they're going to get on here. Alright, I'm doing that because you can turn out a whole lot more people on the ride that way. Because you have to wait for everybody to get off of the ride before the next set of people can get on. And with it on the same side, they take forever to go from this end to the exit and out. Oh, well, alright, I'll just leave that for now. Yes, I know it's not it's incomplete. It is literally nothing. But thanks for letting me know. But if you have the exit in the middle on this side and the entrance on the middle of this side, it happens much quicker. So let's go ahead and get our exits connected. So place the entrance. We want it kind of towards the middle of the where they walk on. Place the exit on the opposite side, like so. And now we can connect the paths. Let's bring... I gotta say, I am always surprised at how the, why it break? Which is brew? Why you break down? We have... He's 5 minutes overdue on checking the, ride. Is everybody else overdue? It's in 7 minutes, in 5, and 2 minutes overdue. So he complains about being bored, but he can't get to anything on time. Where are you, good sir? Ooh, while we're here though, we did finish the research for the Gilfy, which is a store brand, and we researched the ATM. Yes, we've started how it's fantastic. Let's start the pip stop, and let's start the information kiosk. Oh, I guess we know where our staff is. He's just fixed the ride, so he's right there. But, are you still unhappy because you're bored? Yeah. His workload is still low. He's happy with his job though, so... How about everybody else? Things are pretty quiet for our cleaner, but that'll change in no time. We should probably... We want to up his pay to, what, 65? Yeah. And the reason we want to upgrade him is because it didn't look like he's caught or anybody. I don't know if it's the beginning. It's not the beginning of the month. And that might be because he's too slow. I've seen them where they chase after pickpockets and they can't catch them, and so the pickpocket gets to go free. So by leveling him up, he's more capable at catching the bad guys. Let's check on this one. Paid what I'm worth. Hope things get busier. And I'm played with what I am worth. So let's check this person. I didn't realize that Brandy had gotten leveled up so high. But I think it was because I've been checking how many sales were lost, and that's what caused me to level them up. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys. The lines for the rides are going to be long. Alright, so we have this. Maybe we should... I know! Move? Did I not hit that? Let's get this up off the ground a little bit. Maybe move it back a little. There we go. And we will have the connected path. Let's see, how can I make it so that we can have our information line, like the fast pass. Let's go back and forth. Like so. One more? Yeah. And wind back and forth a couple of times. Get. You pay attention, good sirs. There we go. And then we'll get this. Go down a little. Nope. I always want the page down to be what lowers the this path, but instead it is your mouse. You click and drag for it, which I find quite strange. I'm trying to make it kind of like a winding path through a mountain kind of a deal. Sure. Works for me. And then we'll get the exit. Kind of wish the paths could be the same between the types. This one? Sure. Why not? That works for me. Don't want to fuss with it anyway. So let's go to our track. By clicking here, edit to track. Conveyor belt, lift, start. Sure. Let's raise that up. Anytime now, you could do what I want. Ah! No, that's not what I wanted at all. Can we undo that? Yeah, okay. And we're back. That was a little more difficult than I anticipated. I've never built a water ride before, so it's been an experience. But here's what we have so far. I'll show you the full version here in a minute. So we go around, head down, a bit of belt, and straight on down into a splash. You only see like the little red eyes. The spider is like through the water, which is kind of cool. So then we head back up and down and around, and we're back at where we started. So this has got an excitement rating of 5.89, which is actually higher than the rides, any of the rides that they have options here in the track rides, so that's exciting. I will be playing the building montage of this towards the end of the video. I wasn't able to record for a little bit, so I just worked on the building bits. And this is what I've gotten so far. There's like a little bit of a castle here with a moat, and then the drawbridge is down. And then we have a winding path up the hill that leads into the back area. Hopefully we can put a fast pass from like here up to this area, somewhere like that, and skip this little bit of a loop. Hopefully they will find that worth it. What is the prestige? About 500, so it's not going to be our most exciting ride. Are there other... So here's our results, and the heat maps are always fun to look at, so you can see where your most exciting parts are, which are actually gotten pretty good ones. You know, getting down to like a 10 over here and 8s. I could do another like drop like this right over here. They actually don't mind it until it gets to the point where it's leading back into this. We've got the fear is pretty good at any given point, except for towards the end. Nausea is real good, so everything's pretty good. This is going to be one of those rides mostly for kiddos, that kind of thing. We've got it so that we can have 2 log rides, and then I have right here the min departure interval, 8 seconds, so that allows the first one to get up towards the top before the next one takes off. That way they're spaced up and then we're not waiting here at the end for very long, because the longer they wait there, the lower the happiness or how much they like it goes down. What else? We don't have any triggers or anything like that. It doesn't look like with the track rides that there's the area around the track that makes the prestige. Then again, I just might not know where to look for that. Queue time. Our queue setting's pretty low. And I guess it would be, it's just this. So I'll probably work on that again outside of the video. I really wanted something to go across the top here, but nothing actually fits. They have these, but they're for like a wider area. And that's pretty much all of it. I guess you could put even the path and this, they're all for a much bigger area than what these little decorations are for. So that's a bit unfortunate. I thought about putting something over there. I don't know what it was I was thinking, but I didn't think I would be able to line it up well enough that it was worth doing. It was kind of like this shape, but much smaller. But this is... I'm liking it so far. It's too bad this path doesn't wind. I guess I could start it more over here and then bring it up and around. That might help get some of the prestige up because it'll go past that building, even though building bits don't give nearly as much as I would like. And unfortunately, as you can see, this ride goes to this area, so I can't have wall pieces here. I tried finding something that would work there, but I just wasn't finding anything, so that's fine. I don't mind. It looks good from pretty much every angle. And it makes sense that that would be open, so... yeah, I had a lot of trouble getting it so that it looks okay. I'm still a little unsure about having all these mountains in the back. You'll see in the montage I spend quite a bit of time working on that. It's just very ominous, you know? When you walk up. Can we get out of this building, please? Thank you! But it looks kind of nice for these bats because they come around and go... let's see how this goes. Start like this. So we've got the cave. I was thinking of making another version of the cave into the side of the mountain, which might help. Oh god. Got a really nice view from up here. But yeah, you get to fly kind of right towards this, so that looks cool. I'll just have to see if I can come up with more places to have mountains so they don't seem too out of place. Oh, I did notice that we had a challenge that we completed, and it's catch three pickpockets with security guard, so money! This one wants a coaster and an average scene rating of 160. Is that something we can see down here? Scene rating is at 154, so maybe if we get this guy up to where we want it to be, we'll be better off. Also, do we have the 2 drinks in this area? Yes. I want to get rid of this guy. Because we got a different one now. Go to park management, research. We've got the pit stop. Yes. We've got hats fantastic. And we've got the information kiosk, which is super exciting. Is there anything else we want to research? Oh yeah, we want loony balloons. I guess we can get the coffee shop, get more food, and we'll just let that go. So let's edit this up. Get rid of that guy, because I'd rather have a different kind of drink in this area. So we've got energy, slush, soda, juice, smoothies, and water. Let's go ahead and put in some water. Everybody needs to drink some water. There we go. And let's see if the information kiosk, ATMs, the one with the big eye would probably be that, yes. Alright, so let's stick that right there. I kind of want this to stay the way it is. I might switch out the wall if I can grab it. There we go. No, that's my cobwebs. Okay, I might have to delete the cobwebs. This. Oh! So I need to apparently delete everything but what I want to delete. Grab this, turn it around, stick this right here? No. I thought that looked weird. Come to a normal, thank you. And then we'll put the same windows we have over here. Duplicate. Right, no. There we go. I kind of like the boarded up look of it. We might move this just a little out of the way. Like so. Scoot this over. Maybe angle it a bit more. Yeah. And we'll get those webs back on. Web. Like so. Align to surface, please. You're gonna be a pain in the butt. Alright, we'll just do that. Grab it and then use this tool to move them over to where I want them. Do we want it above or below the wood? That works for me. So now we have an information kiosk and some water, which is super exciting. I really like the icon for the water shop. What kind of stuff do you sell? Water, mineral water, and extra large. Let's throw some ice in there for him. And then we have the information kiosk. They are not going to be interesting because we don't have any of those lines. So going ahead and going to set those up probably next time. So that'll be it for this episode. We've gotten a new water ride, which will start once I have the scenery set up better. And I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.